Hey yogis, welcome back to Sally's Sweet Life. I'm your host Sally, and in today's yoga session we're only going to be doing 30 minutes, so it's really easy to fit into your schedule in the morning, during the day, in the evening, wherever you feel you can is perfect. Hey, if you're new to my channel, extra special welcome to you. I'm so glad that you could make it. Just want to invite you to subscribe to my channel, which really helps support me as a YouTube creator. Everyone who's already subscribed, thank you so much, and let's get into it. I've got a mat today. I'm going to be using that because we're standing on the mat for a part of our class. If you don't have a mat, that's totally okay, but come on down. I'm going to be flipping a little bit on the mat. So just to give you an idea of profile vision and profile views, we're going to start in a beautiful pose. It's called Balasana. So I've got my toes together, my knees are wide, and I'm going to come on down and just put my head on the mat. Now, if you find that that's a little bit tough, you could stay here on the elbows or stack the fists, but I want you to relax your head and then just breathe. Breathing's a huge part of the yoga experience. We really want to bring our attention to breath, the flow of breath. And then we can notice what our body does around that breath. Moving a little bit more now. Stretching your arms out ahead of you, spread the fingers, roll up. I'm going to bring my knees in a little. I'm going to hide my feet so my knees are right underneath my hips. Hands under the shoulders. Inhale, chin lifts up, lift the tail, and exhale and curl. So it's good to do this one. It's called Balasana or cat and cow pose. It's good to do this one with your own breath rhythm. What I want you to think about is breathing out as you curl and look under. And breathe in when you're ready. And look up. Lift the chin. We're going to come onto all fours later on in our session today. But let's go flat through the back and just kind of sway from left to right. Good. So shoot your right leg way back and roll into the heel so much that you could lift the other knee off the floor. Good, let's switch and swap. Hello? Yes, you're always coming around when I'm doing yoga. This is Po, everyone. Let's start to come into down dog. So I'm going to lift the hips up, take my feet hip distance, lift the toes, spread them out. Tilt your hips way up high and draw your heels toward the floor. I'm pressing my heart toward my toes, spreading my fingers wide. And watching the cat eat the plant. Alright, we're going to inhale and come through into high plank. Drop the knees, look forward, and then just bend the elbows but keep them really close to your ribs. Relax your toes, squeeze the butt, scoop into baby cobra. Good, let's revisit down dog. Getting that beautiful big stretch right through the body. We'll do that again. Inhale, high plank. Your option now is not to drop the knees if you don't want to, but I want you to shift forward more if you're not dropping the knees. Keep the elbows in. You can come all the way to the floor or you can hover And if you're wanting to, you can roll into up dog. When we're here in up dog, pull your shoulders back, draw your hips toward your hands. Yeah, that's it. And then back to down dog. Good job. We're going to slide into high plank. And then go back to down dog, but raise your right leg up high into 3 dog. Let's do that again. Roll in, up, po. She acts like a kitten, but she's not. Left leg lifts up high. Inhale, high plank. Knee sweep, right knee comes in. 3 dog, right leg. Lower the leg down. Knee sweep, left knee comes in, high plank. So it's in between the elbows. We can drop the toes if you need the support, and then we reach up into 3 dog. Lower the leg. Knee sweep, plank, right leg. Check this out, I'm going to step it on the outside of the hands. Yeah, did you get that? And what we want to do here is make sure we've got ankle-knee alignment, alright? So the ankle right underneath the knee. I'm just going to drop the back knee for a moment, put my right hand on the right knee, and kind of rotate. Rotate through the ribs and lengthen through the whole spine. Opening up, I've got quite a few twists for you today. Good, hand on the inside, lift the back knee, let's go back to down dog, plank, left knee sweeps in. Step on the outside. Look forward, lower the hips, lower the back knee to the floor. Let's try the twist. We're going to turn toward the left knee this time. Oh, and sinking hips, but reaching arm right up to roof. Feels good. Hand to floor. Inhale, look forward, back to down dog. If you're wanting to, roll through a Vinyasa. From down dog, we're going to walk your feet in about halfway. Feet can be separated or together and just fold. I want you to bend your knees and let your head hang. Hands climb up to just above the knee. Look forward and up. Reach wide and high. Good. Arms come wide and low. Come to a forward fold. You can do the hands on the knee if you feel like you need that back support as well. Let's roll up again. Breathe in. Breathe down. And again, wide and high. Down the midline. One more. Yeah, we're moving a bit faster. We've got 30 minutes, right? Good. We're just going to drop the hips down and bring your hands to your knees. I'm going to show you front on this one. You're going to bring your left arm across the knees. Keep your knees together and wrap your arm around your back to twist to the right. So what your knees will want to do is slide apart, but you want to keep them together, okay? Good, let's switch and swap. Right arm goes across. Left arm around the back. I'm lifting in the heart lots. Yeah, good. Forward fold. Stepping back into down dog. We're going to put a few of these little poses together. We start with a plank, right knee sweeps in. 3 dog. Step that foot on the outside of your hands. Sink into the lunge. Hand on the knee. Go the lunge twist. And then we're going to reach to the roof. Yes. Feels great. Hand to knee, listen. This back left foot steps in Hands to knee, back left arm comes across. There it is, there's our twist that we just did, which was an intense twist. Let's roll up, reach up, breathe up. Hands come down the midline of your body to the floor. We're going to step your left leg way back. Have you got a straight left leg? That's good, we want that. And then we're going to step into down dog. Perfect. Vinyasa. Inhale forward, exhale lower. Remember, you can drop the knees, you can just tailor it to your need for today. Knee sweep, right, left knee comes in. 3 dog land. Step it on the outside of your hands and go that wide lunge and sink in the hip. Left hand to knee, turn to the knee. Left arm to roof, we're in that big lunge twist. There, you got it. We're going to take your left hand back to the knee. Look forward, step your back foot in. So both feet are together. Both hands can come to the knee, and then we're going to twist to the left. So the right arm comes up over the knees. Extended mountain, stand up tall, reach wide and high. Wow, exhale down, head and heart. And floor, right leg goes back, lunge, look forward. Down dog. Vinyasa. Level 3, raise a leg if you like, if you're ready. Breathing as we move. Feels good. I'm going to bend both knees and step my left foot through. In between my hands and lower the back heel. And you can climb up into a warrior pose. Warrior 2, so the feet are really wide apart. Wrist distance, and you want to anchor the back heel but bend your left knee. I'm not opening out really wide. Warrior 2, stacks shoulders over the hip, and I want to sink and bend. I'm going to have to step back a bit. Sink and bend down deep, because the more bend I get in this left leg, the more strengthened work I get in that leg. Oh, and then try and relax around your neck as you spread your arms wide. We're going to flip the left hand like that. Keep the arms straight and tilt your torso back toward the back foot as far as you can. Yeah. A massive big side bend. We look forward and up in our sun warrior. Sometimes they call this one reverse warrior in yoga. And the chin is lifted and there's this big stretch from top fingertips right down the left side, right to hip. Good, let's go back to warrior 2. I'm going to turn toward the front of the mat by doing this, lifting the back heel and lifting the chest, but bending into my front left leg. This is a warrior lunge. Arms go back as I lean forward. So back leg is straight. Long from head to back foot now. Spread the fingers. Hand to floor, look forward. Down dog. Vinyasa. Level 1, 2 or 3. Or maybe you'd like to hang out just in down dog for a moment. You can stay where you are, otherwise I'm going to flip on the mat just so that I can face you guys, but if you're wanting to face me, flip as well. We're going to bend your knees and step your right foot through in between your hands and then make your way up into our warrior 2 position again. Spread out wide. So bend as much as you want to, but try not to lean. Pull back, drop deep. Straight, bent, extending. There's this feeling like in this pose, like you're pulling energy or something underneath, from underneath the mat. You're pulling it up into the legs. Can you feel that? And then it pulls the energy right into your very core, your Tantian, your power, or the house of your power. Let's go to reverse warrior. We're going to flip the right hand, keep the arms straight, just feel the lean and the lengthen through your arms as you bend and C-shape your spine. I'm trying to reach to my back foot, but I'm going to turn my head toward the right and up. How far can you go? And can you feel how the whole pose is heavy and toward the left now? So I want to bend deeper into my right leg to pull and even up the weight. Gives me a little bit more room to move. Beautiful, warrior two. Yeah. Let's go to the warrior lunge. I'm going to lift the back heel, that's the left heel. I know it feels wide, lift. You can jump it so that it's more in line with your hip. And then lean forward, straight back leg, long from head to back heel. Spread the fingers, keep that belly tight, hands to floor, down dog. Whew. Yes, good. Oh, well done. Have a bit of a stretch, or perhaps you'd like to do a vinyasa. That's completely up to you. We're going to run through our whole little sequence, once through on each leg, and then journey on into some hip work. So feel the length of the back of your legs. Feel the length of your spine, tuck your chin in, just waiting for the music a little bit. Good, inhale, come through into high plank. Knee sweep, right leg lifts up. Step it on the outside of your hands, sink in the hip. See you in a moment, we're going to the lunge twist. Hand to knee, look forward, back foot steps in, feet together. Intense twist, left hand over the knee, stretch up. Reach up, extended mountain, look up. Let's lean back, baby bend, why not? Hands come down, head and heart, roll to floor. Left leg goes back. Lower the heel, look forward, really juice up in the core and open into warrior two. Yes, we were just here. Sun warrior lifts up. Back to warrior two, breathe in. Breathe out, sink. Warrior lunge. Turn your whole body to the right. Lift the back heel, lean forward, arms back. Look forward, hands to floor, breathe in. Three dog right leg, and you can roll through a vinyasa or come straight into down dog. Well done. I'm going to flip on my mat again, but you can stay exactly where you are. That's okay, that's cool. Let's do it again. Plank, knee sweep, left leg. Three dog left. It's great core work right there. Outside of the left hand. Sink in the hip. Get a feel for the lunge first, then hand to knee. As we make our way into the lunge twist, as we sink the hips low and reach the arm high. Hand to knee, look forward. Feet come together, back foot steps in. Remember, we keep the knees together. Front arm, that's the right, goes over the knees, and we extend the left arm up to the roof. Roll up, stand up, good job. Hands come down, head and heart. Let's take the right leg back. Get your feet in alignment as we embrace our warrior two and sink deep. How are we doing? Sun warrior, inhale up. Exhale, hips down. Inhale, warrior two. Lunge, so we lift the back heel, lean in, extend the arms back. Hands to floor, look forward. Three dog left, down dog or vinyasa. Oh, we're warm, we're flowing. It's so nice. Yeah. Good for you. We're going to walk your feet in, roll up, stand up, face me anywhere on your mat. That is good. Whew, a little bit of balancing, okay, not much. Raise your right knee. Can you see I've got the foot on the inner seam of the left knee? I'm going to bring my left hand over. Reaching back into yet another twist. If you want to, you could just float the foot under the knee. Coming to star pose, so that leg that you're holding goes back behind you. I'm going to reach my arm forward, but keep looking to the side. Coming right over. Good, feet together. Other side, not here long, like I said. So let's try the left. Reach your arm back. So we've got this beautiful opportunity to pull the arm back behind you and pull the knee in front. So we're really enhancing that twist. You choose toes to knee or not. And just touch down when you're ready, but keep the belly nice and tight. See if you can kind of lean forward. Into star. Fantastic, feet together. Breathe in. Hands come down, head and heart. Turn onto the side of your mat, come into down dog. Back foot comes all the way through, knee toward the hands, settle down into our beautiful swan. And we're going to roll the hip toward the heel and see if you can get the back leg nice and straight. Now if you can't, you can just bend that leg. Maybe you're up here and you're feeling a little uncomfortable or quite high, that's okay. But you could come down deeper just by bending that back knee. That's cool. Ideally, what I'm trying to do is straighten the leg and roll the hip. I've got a whole little yoga file. I've done this series called the Yoga Files. And just check the eye up here in the corner because I did a specific little video just on swan you might like to have a little look at later on. Today we're coming down deeper. So I'm going to rest my torso right up on the elbows, supported by the floor. What a beautiful opportunity to come back into breath. There's a heaviness in the hips. It's a nice time to close your eyes and just feel. Good, lift the heart, hands walk back. I'm going to tuck my toes and then just work my way toward the other knee coming forward. So I'm rolling again, hip to heel, toes pull back to support the front knee. And I make my way down toward the floor and I can immediately feel that the tightness in my hips pulls the body weight over to that front hip. Can you feel that? So I want to roll the other way. I want to try and go heavy into the long back leg. Yes. And just let the feeling of the gravity all around your hip bring that work we're wanting. So just allowing through breath. maybe closed eyes. Feels good. Nice. Come on up. Let's go back into down dog. Another beautiful pose. Stretches the hip. I just want you to walk it out a little bit. Not fast. Knee bend and switch. Knee bend and switch. Good, we're going to look forward and then lower your knees to the floor. We're back to the beginning. Remember, I told you we're coming into horse stance again. But we're going to work into your back. So I'm going to raise the back leg level with my hip and reach the front arm level with my shoulder. Thumb on top. This is called pointer. And I'm trying to stay still and stable. And it works my back muscles. Let's take the arm and the leg out a little to the side. So we're working the diagonals now. Bending the back knee. Can you hold it? Can you hold the foot? Around the ankle. I'm going to pull the toes back and push the foot up toward the roof. So I'm in this beautiful half bow. You can stay here if you're wanting a little bit of a challenge. Drop your elbow to the floor and just bow your head a little. Now, getting out of this one, you have to retrace your footsteps quick. So you push up and grab it. Let's go the other side. Front leg extends back. Back arm extends forward. So stretch into length and then open a little to the diagonal. See if you can keep that back foot as high as your hip. Let's do our half bow. We bend the knee, hold the ankle, push the foot up toward the roof. Just take a moment to feel it. It's a bit of a balancing challenge as we drop the elbow to the floor. And bow the head. And then when you're ready, just wake up quick. Yeah. How'd you go? Let's release that. Do a cat curl. Nice. We're going to come into down dog. We're almost there. Bend your knees. This is important. Step your back foot through in between your hands. Turn toward me with your head and then come down. So we're stretching in the legs. I'm going to be here for a little bit. I'm in the middle of my mat. I'm just going to take a moment to push my feet to the very back of the mat. Now my legs are really wide. I've got my toes angled in a little. And I'm folding over the length of my legs. Let's lift your chest, press through the hands. Walk your hands forward until you feel like they're right underneath your shoulders. Then like you're going into, actually come even forward even more than that. Hands are shoulder width and then pull back like you're in down dog. Excuse me. So long arms, chest presses between the gap between your feet. It's just a really different feel. Feels good. Inhale, come forward. Lift the heels. Lower the hips a little. Come back. We go again. This time I want you to turn your toes out, walk your hands in, and then bend your right knee. And just drape your whole body down toward the floor with the left leg straight and the right knee bent. Good. Good, and then try the other side. So toes out helps the knee to align with the toes, okay? I can come quite deep. I can drop my elbows to the floor, but perhaps you're up quite high, that's fine. It's just bending and lowering the hips that I'm wanting you to feel. Good, come back to the center. Turn the toes in and fold again. This time, see if you can bring your fingertips shoulder width apart, but in between your feet, so you can try to drive your head in between your feet. Wow, what a stretch. Soften, start to lift the heart, look forward a little. We're going to turn to the right. Anchor both heels if you can with straight legs, otherwise just bend the front leg. This is pyramid pose, and what I'm wanting to do is drape my upper body over the legs. And then the other side. Some grounding heels, softening heart. Good, look up, bend your knees, scoop your back foot in and sit. Let's lay back. Just bring your knees in towards your chest. A lot of twisting today. All leg lengthening poses work into back length, so I just want to release any tension there. And then just roll your knees the other way. Yeah, good. Feet to floor. Feet together, knees wide. Just let gravity do its work. Arms reach up toward the roof. They lay on the floor. Close your eyes and just relax. So we're not moving for a moment, we're simply just being and breathing. Beautiful, arms come down beside your body. Open your eyes if they're closed, bring your knees in. Lift your hips. Take your hips to the back of the mat. Roll toward the front. Use an arm, a strong arm, to come on up. I'm going to sit cross-legged, but you can sit however you want. Taking a moment just to feel the length of your spine. I'm going to close my eyes again. Take that beautiful deep breath of surrender. Let's breathe together. Arms go wide and high. Prayer hands down the midline of your body. Breathe in again. Prayer hands come down to your heart center. Thumbs connect to your chest. Take a moment to feel the breath move beneath your prayer hands. It's nice, isn't it? Take one deep breath together. Let's breathe in. Thank you so much for joining me here today, everybody. All blessings to you. Namaste. It's been a pleasure doing this little session with you, this little yoga session, and I certainly hope you can join me again. I'm always uploading these sorts of sessions on a Thursday. I hope to see you next time. Bye.